The metallic clang of the cell door echoed the despair in my heart. It was a sound that signaled the end of one life and the beginning of another, a life confined within these iron bars. Gone was the familiar world of freedom, replaced by cold, gray concrete. The walls seemed to close in on me, suffocating any remnants of hope. Each crack in the concrete told a story of lost dreams and broken spirits. My cellmate, a young woman named Maya, huddled on a thin mattress, eyes wide with terror. She was barely out of her teens, yet the fear in her eyes made her seem much older. Her presence was a constant reminder of the innocence that had been stolen from us. We were strangers, thrown together by circumstance, our lives forever intertwined. In this place, trust was a luxury we couldn't afford, yet we clung to each other for the semblance of human connection. Our whispered conversations in the dead of night were our only solace. The stench of sweat, urine, and fear hung heavy in the air. It was a smell that clung to our skin, a constant reminder of our captivity. The filth was inescapable, seeping into every corner of our existence. Harsh fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, mocking our misery. They cast a sickly glow on our faces, highlighting the despair etched into our features. There was no escape from their relentless glare, no respite from their unyielding brightness. Outside, the muffled sounds of other inmates, their cries a symphony of despair, sent shivers down my spine. The cacophony of voices was a constant reminder of the collective suffering that surrounded us. Each shout, each sob, was a testament to the broken souls trapped within these walls. This was our new reality, a nightmare we couldn't wake up from. The days blended into nights, each one indistinguishable from the last. Hope was a distant memory, replaced by the grim acceptance of our fate. We were prisoners not just of the state, but of our own minds, forever haunted by the iron bars that slammed shut on our freedom. Days blurred into an endless cycle of monotony and dread. Faces in the crowded cafeteria, a sea of hardened expressions and haunted eyes, offered no solace. The guards, with their steely gazes and casual brutality, were a constant reminder of our powerlessness. Their words, laced with disdain and cruelty, cut deep. Every interaction, a reminder of our stripped humanity. We were no longer individuals, but numbers in an overcrowded system, our names replaced by the crimes we were convicted of. Time, once a precious commodity, became our tormentor. Each tick of the clock, a reminder of stolen moments, of lost opportunities. The silence of our cell, broken only by the occasional sobs or whispered prayers, was deafening. We clung to memories of life outside, of loved ones left behind. Their faces, etched in our minds, provided a flicker of hope in the darkness, but with each passing day, the memories faded, replaced by the harsh reality of our confinement. The guards, desensitized to our plight, treated us with indifference bordering on contempt. Their casual cruelty, a daily reminder of our vulnerability. A misplaced word, a perceived slight, could result in a verbal lashing, a loss of privileges, or worse. Medical needs were often ignored, pleas for help met with skepticism or ridicule. The physical and emotional scars of our incarceration ran deep, a testament to the systemic dehumanization we endured. Section 5. Aching bodies, weary souls. The constant threat of violence permeated every aspect of our existence. Inmates, hardened by their circumstances, resorted to intimidation and aggression to assert their dominance. The weak were preyed upon, their vulnerability exploited. We learned to walk with purpose, our eyes constantly scanning our surroundings. Trust was a luxury we couldn't afford, our survival dependent on our ability to navigate the treacherous social hierarchy of prison life. Section 7. A sisterhood forged in pain. In the midst of the darkness, a glimmer of light emerged. Maya and I, bound by our shared experience, found solace in each other's company. We shared our stories, our fears, our hopes for a future beyond these walls. We watched each other's backs, protected each other from the predators that lurked in the shadows. Our friendship, forged in the crucible of our shared trauma, became our lifeline, a testament to the enduring power of human connection. Section 8. Glimmers of hope. In the darkest corners of our confinement, where despair often threatened to consume us, there were moments that pierced through the gloom like rays of sunlight. Hope, however faint, sustained us. It was the lifeline that kept our spirits from sinking completely. We held on to it with all our might, knowing that even the smallest glimmer could make a world of difference. We found solace in small acts of kindness, a shared smile, a fleeting moment of connection that reminded us of our humanity, a whispered word of encouragement, a gentle reminder that we were not alone in our struggles, a smuggled book that transported us beyond the confines of our cell. These books were more than just pages. They were portals to other worlds, offering us a temporary escape and a chance to dream. We clung to the belief that we were not defined by our worst moments, that redemption was possible. This belief was our anchor, grounding us in the hope that we could rise above our past and build a better future. We dreamed of a future where we could use our experiences to make a difference, to advocate for change, to transform our pain into purpose, to ensure that no one else had to endure the horrors we had witnessed. Our dreams were not just for ourselves, but for all those who would come after us, for a world where justice and compassion could prevail. Section 9. Dreams Beyond Bars. As our release date approached, a mix of trepidation and excitement filled our hearts. We yearned for freedom, for a chance to rebuild our lives. But the prospect of re-entering a world that no longer felt familiar was daunting. We knew that the world outside had moved on without us, that we would forever bear the stigma of our incarceration. But we were determined to prove that we were more than our past mistakes, that we were capable of change, of redemption, of hope. Section 10. Freedom's Uncertain Embrace. The day we walked out of those prison gates, the weight of our sentence lifted. The world felt both familiar and strange. The sounds of traffic, the laughter of children, the scent of freshly cut grass, all felt overwhelming after years of sensory deprivation. We were free, yet the invisible bars of our past still held us captive. The fear, the distrust, the hypervigilance, all lingered, a constant reminder of the trauma we had endured. Section 11. A new chapter begins. With the support of each other and the few who believed in our potential, we slowly began to rebuild our lives. We found jobs, secured housing, and reconnected with loved ones. It wasn't easy, but every small victory felt monumental. We celebrated each other's successes and provided comfort during setbacks. Our bonds grew stronger, and we realized that our community was our greatest asset. The power of unity and shared experiences gave us the strength to face each new day with hope and determination. Our journey was far from over. Each step forward was a testament to our resilience and our unwavering belief in a brighter future. We knew that the road ahead would be filled with challenges, but we were ready to face them together. The scars of our past remained, a constant reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. These scars told stories of our struggles and our triumphs. They were not marks of shame, but badges of honor that showcased our ability to overcome adversity. We were determined to use our experiences to advocate for change, to fight for a more just and compassionate world. Our past had shaped us, but it did not define us. Instead, it fueled our passion for making a difference. We joined forces with like-minded individuals, volunteering our time and energy to causes that mattered. We became activists, educators, and leaders in our communities, working tirelessly to create a society where everyone had the opportunity to thrive. Our vision was clear: a world where every individual is defined by their potential, not their past mistakes. We believed in the power of second chances and the importance of lifting each other up. Together, we were building a future filled with hope, compassion, and endless possibilities.